Here are the top stories in Jamaica today's week that was: partnership between the government and Caribbean Cement. 135 educators received the Golden Torch. PICA announces electronic declaration form. New pension opportunities, and Reggae Sumfest ends on a high. Hi, I am Vaughn Thorpe. The government is partnering with the Caribbean Cement Company to remove up to 2 million tires from the Riverton City dump. The tires, an environmental headache, will be used for energy at Caribbean Cement. The pilot project is expected to last 40 days, and decisions will then be made that could include a likely expansion to other dump sites across the island. Prime Minister Andrew Holness signed a memorandum of understanding at Jamaica House on Monday to undertake the activity. The used tire removal is a collaboration between the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and the Ministry of Local Government and Community Development through the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA. Prime Minister Holness said the tires, which have been accumulating for decades at Riverton, as well as other waste disposal sites across the island, pose a serious threat to the environment, mainly due to the fire hazard they pose. He says when a fire occurs, toxins are released into the atmosphere. The tires will be removed and transported to Carib Cement's location in Kingston, where they will be incinerated in a managed process in a kiln. The Prime Minister explained that during the trial period, the NSWMA will supply Carib Cement with 5 truckloads of used tires per day. 130 educators, each with over 35 years of service to education, have been given the Jamaica Teachers Association JTA Golden Torch. The JTA, assisted by its usual sponsors, Tip Friendly Society and the JTA Cooperative Credit Union, hosted the 26th ceremony for the presentation of the JTA's Golden Torch Award at the Jamaica Pegasus in St. Andrew recently. Addressing the ceremony, JTA President Dr. Garth Anderson said the association was fully aware of the yeoman service given by those being awarded and paused to celebrate the moment with them. Dr. Anderson reminded the teachers that they are shapers of lives and the destiny for many. Meanwhile, Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Carl Samuda, commended the teachers for their years of service and also reminded them of the awesome task they have and their influence on the impressionable minds of their charges in the schools island-wide. He said as minister, he has adopted a non-confrontational approach so as to ensure that he has the full support of the nation's teachers as he tries to implement strategies to better the education sector. For his part, opposition spokesman on education and training, Reverend Ronald Thwaites, said JTA must be commended for the effort it continues to make annually to pull people together to honor and to recognize them. The Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency PICA and Jamaican Customs Agency JCA on Wednesday launched an electronic version of the Customs Immigration Declaration Form. The electronic version of the Customs and Immigration Form will allow airline passengers to input their information well in advance of traveling and to submit that information through a secured portal. This is expected to reduce waiting time in the customs halls. PICA says this will be a first for CARICOM. The launch took place at the Norman Manley International Airport. In business news, pension plans are now able to invest in a broader range of assets that will increase their potential earnings to the benefit of pensioners. The process will be monitored under strict regulations, with investors being able to access billions of dollars in unused pension money at very small rates of interest. The move toward broadening the investment opportunities in which pension funds can be used came in the House Tuesday with the passage of amendments to the Pensions, Superannuation Funds and Retirement Schemes, Investment and Amendment Regulations 2019. Minister Clark told the House these amendments will provide higher return investment opportunities for pension funds while improving access to finance, deepening capital markets, and providing options for financing outside of the banking sector. And on to entertainment, Sumfest organizers have done it again. Festival Night 1 and 2 saw record-breaking numbers. The venue packed to capacity as locals and visitors turn out to witness the high-energy showcase. Opening acts delivered at this year's staging. The bar raised extremely high, artists rising to the occasion to deliver spectacular performances that kept the crowd on their heels. High points include performances by Coffee, Chronics, Spice, tune for tune segment between Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, Barris Hammond, Romain Virgo and Tishir Silvera, and reggae icon Buju Banton. Reggae Sumfest has once again shown that beyond an enriching cultural experience, it contributes to the economy of Montego Bay, St. James, and the island generally. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett says he's not surprised by the massive turnout, noting that this can only further add value to what is an already very attractive tourism product. In an interview with Jamaica Today, the tourism minister said he was rather impressed by the tens of thousands of persons who journeyed to and from the Catherine Hall complex for the highly anticipated event. And those are the stories in Jamaica Today's week that was. Join us next week, same time at 11 for another weekly roundup. I am Vaughn Thorpe.